Joining us now is pediatrician Dr. John Cohen, and as we get ready, I mean, a lot of the schools are opening on September 2nd, which is coming up very quickly here. I think it's going to be different this year because I know the kicking kids out for 7 days last year was such a problem in schools.
Such a problem time, yes. Yes, we run a potential for a big pandemic, but it's being blown so hard right now that I think it's scaring the dickens out of our patients who are going to turn off. They're just not going to pay attention to it. So what are we doing right now? We're using flu mist for all the kids who actually are over 2 and don't have asthma, and that's regular flu. Let's not forget that. It's more important, we think, than is the swine flu at this point. So we're giving it to everybody we can lay our hands on. We'll have shots within about 30 days. After that, what are we going to look for? Well, flu comes out like flu. It comes out with a fever, with a cough, feeling lousy, and the kids at that point in time may need to be kept at home, and they don't need to be kept out of school for 7 days. That didn't work. Schools don't need to be automatically closed. It didn't work, and we have to wait to see what goes on. What's going to happen with the swine flu vaccine? All kinds of noises. Oh, it'll be ready in September. I wouldn't bet on that, really. They're pushing it too hard before the actual studies have been done. Let's wait till we actually see if it's a safe vaccine. Then let's give it to everybody. If it's every three or 6 weeks in between for a first shot, second shot, I suspect it'll be closer till the end of the year before we get most of our children covered. And how are we going to cover 120 million people who are considered to be high risk? I think it's going to be a daunting task. Everybody is getting very worried on the national level, and on the local level, parents are saying to us, what are we going to do? Yeah. They don't know, and they don't want to panic.
Well, let's talk about it. You made a little bit of reference to it. What you look for, because the minute kids start school, it just seems like every fall my kids get something right away.
Right away.
How do you know, without overblowing this and worrying about whether or not this is H1N1, whether it's just some random virus?
It's very hard because, first of all, H1N1 up to this point in time has been relatively mild. It's looked like very mild flu, and it doesn't look like anything more than that. We've certainly had one heck of a lot more deaths from the regular flu last winter than we did from swine flu across the whole country. So the problem is they should look like they're sick. They got a low-grade, middle-grade fever. Is it going to happen the first day they walk into school? We don't know. In the summertime, there were a lot of cases in camps. They gave Tamiflu out to kids, just even though they had no symptoms at all. It was a silly thing to do, didn't accomplish anything, and it just cost somebody a lot of money to spend on Tamiflu, and the kids got secondary side effects of tummy aches from it. So the best answer is wait and see. If your kiddo gets sick, be a mom, be a dad. Take care of them, look at them, call your friends, see if everybody else has it, and don't go bananas with it. These figures are scaring people of 90,000 people are going to potentially die. It's real nice to get that scientific statement, but if it scares the general populace, you're not accomplishing anything.